Let me see, stand right here. Okay, this is the second session. In this session, we're gonna talk about the client's experience with. Do they feel that the government should offer more help because we have an opiate epidemic going on, and Obama had offered. Well, he had left $1 billion to help people with addiction, but since the Congress is thinking about cutting Obamacare out, then those who are seeking help for addiction probably won't get the help no more. So we're gonna ask the client, do they feel that the government should offer more help, or there should be more drug training? Because I remember back in the 1970s, they used to offer more drug training, and I remember Reagan had the drug, just say no to drugs, which didn't work, because everybody was addicted to crack. So we're just gonna ask her, does she feel that the government can offer more help? Okay. Do you feel that the government is not doing enough to help people?
You basically just kind of answered your own question. No, the government is not doing enough. Drugs is a money-making business. I firmly believe the government put it in. It kind of overwhelmed them. There are some good projects out there. There's some good places that you can go to get clean if you really want to get clean. But for the vast majority, I've found it's very expensive, and most people don't have insurance.
Okay, but do you think that with Obamacare, I don't know if you know now, does cover rehab?
I was not aware that Obamacare covered rehab.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that too. I wasn't aware until I was doing research the other day, and I found out that it does cover rehab. And then Obama did, before he left office a month ago, he did leave $1 billion for opiate addiction rehab. But now they talking about getting rid of Obamacare. Do you think that the government really don't care?
Oh, definitely. The government definitely doesn't care.
Well, and what's your view on marijuana? Because in most states now it's legal.
Marijuana is a money-making industry. It's
Oh.
strictly about money. It's strictly about money. Marijuana has not been legal because, firmly in my opinion, because the government been trying to figure out a way to make their money off of it. And now that they're able to figure it out, and it's going to become way more widespread. It's going to definitely become way more legal across the states.
But marijuana is a natural drug.
It is a natural drug, but either way, how you want to call it, the government wants their cut.
And some people, they say that when they suffer from epilepsy or like chronic disease, like back problems, that the marijuana relieve the pain. And
I'm sure that it does, especially all the strains and the way they're produced and the way they're made. I'm quite sure that they do. It's only going to be a matter of time. They figured out how to make their money off of it. They're going to make people pay for like over-the-counter drugs. They're going to have prescriptions for it. And they're going to,
Well, in California. Well, California legalizing now.
Right.
Colorado has been legalized for a couple of years.
Right.
Washington.
In Nevada also.
Yeah, it's been legalized for a while now.
Right.
But then also, do you think that it's better that it's legalized because people will get locked up for no reason at all just for carrying a blunt? They'll charge you with possession, and
you gotta know your rights. You gotta know your rights. It's always a catch-22 to things. You have to know your rights. You have to know that maybe it's legal for you to smoke it in your house, but you can't smoke it outside. Well, you just can't bring it outside. It's just kind of what it is. So.
But now, if you go to addiction, if marijuana is legal, then that's really not. It's not really addicted then.
I think it still can be addiction. Alcohol is legal, and you still could be addicted.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true about that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's a chemical brain imbalance, and it's missing factors that your brain is missing different things. And the alcohol, the weed, the drugs, the crack, the heroin, it's just those missing connectors. And that's missing, and that's what fills them in right there.
Yeah, I had to write a paper about that way. The neurons, when you take the drugs, they activate the neurons where you become more alert, or
those things disappear, and then the drugs they fill in the gap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So do you think that in this country we have a real bad addiction problem?
I think in this country we have a bad drug problem. I don't know if it's considered addictions, but it's definitely a bad drug problem. Definitely, yeah.
So you think that people use drugs in this country to avoid dealing with issues in their lives?
I think people use drugs for every reason. To avoid dealing with things in their lives, just to be high, just because they're sad, just because they're too happy, because they want extra hours at work, because they want to go to sleep, because they're in pain. People use them for a varied amount.
But that's like taking that, if you think about the 4 hour, I mean, that's a drug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It could be a drug.
Or 5 hours. You think about it, 'cause it keeps you up for 5 hours. It does work.
But it's not a drug because it's just caffeine. It's not like a bunch of chemically.
But coffee's addicted, they say.
Coffee is addictive.
Because that's caffeine.
I wonder if they're rehab for coffee.
Yeah, caffeine is addicted.
I wonder if they're rehab for that.
What, coffee? Oh, that's surprised. I know some people that, one girl I work with, she drinks like about 5 cups of coffee before she starts work. And that's at 7 o'clock in the morning. And she knows every coffee. That's it. She knows every coffee. She knows every coffee. So, yeah, it probably is rehab for coffee. So I never really thought about that. So do you think now they should start at an early age when children start cutting down on the caffeine?
I don't know. That's something I'm not really familiar with.
Because you have some kids who are hyper.
Yeah, there's some that are hyper, and you give hyper children caffeine to balance them out. That's what we learned.
Oh, so the caffeine drops them and brings them down?
Right, because your brain is moving.
Yeah.
Your body's not, or your body's moving and your brain is not. So the caffeine jumpstart wherever it is that's not moving, so it can kind of like bring everything into.
Oh, so that's like when the kids, when they give them, like, what's them drugs they be giving them?
Yeah, because they're full of caffeine.
Oh.
A lot of times, the secret I've learned with hyper kids, you give them sodas. Give them a cherry Coke in the morning. Give them a Coke in the morning. And it kind of help.
Slows them down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I remember my sister, she was real hyper. They used to get her that, what's that drug they started giving them kids because of mental illness? What's my name of the drug? But the drug would like slow her down. Yeah, it make her walk real slow. So, another question, last question. Now, do you think that people who are addicted should be, well, I don't say like this. I can't say they can't have no job, because people do need to work. So, because they are addicted. But do you think that there should be more help offered to them at work?
They should be more what?
They should be offered more I would say help. Like,
They should be help offered nothing extra, no. Because
you had no job then?
No. They should definitely have a job, but you shouldn't get nothing extra because you're addicted to crack. Or you're addicted to alcohol.
Well, it could be the job. I mean, it could be you have a big project. Cause I seen people. I get something like cigarettes. I was looking at a window one day, and these people had. I guess they had a big project, whatever. They all went to a meeting. They all came back. Everybody had 5 cigarettes in their hand.
You don't get extra.
Yeah, everybody was like smoking. They were really smoking. They're like those who do one of these numbers, and they're smoking, just dropping the cigarettes. Yeah. So I mean, at a certain point, you gotta offer people some kind of help or some kind of, because we have so much stress in our life that we have to deal with every day. That you have a project you have to do, you have kids you gotta take care of, you got other responsibilities, and people just use some people say they use the drug just as a way, like somebody might buy a beer when they get home to cool down after the hard work, but also that leads to alcoholism. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Appreciate it.